All right, so today we are going to subtract a whole number in a fraction or even a whole number in a mixed number, okay? This can be a little challenging, but focus on what needs to be done, okay? And take it in small steps. Rewatch a video while you're doing a problem, you know, whatever makes it easier. Now, before we go into this, what we're going to do is I'm going to go out to the side here. And if I look at it, if I take any whole number, say 6, and I want to change that to a fraction with the denominator of 4, okay? What I tend to do is I tend to just write the whole number as 6 over 1 because 6 divided by 1 is 6, so you get the same thing. And again, what we multiply the denominator by to get that denominator, I do the same thing to the top. And I could check this out because what is 24 divided by 6? Okay, so basically what I do is I just multiply the whole number by the denominator I want. So if I wanted to change, say, 10 to a fraction with the denominator of 7, 10 times 7 is 70, 70 over 7, that's equivalent to 10. So it's almost like if I go to the grocery store and the lady says you owe me $10. It's no different than if she told me I owed her 70 over $7. All right. So this is a very important concept. Now, if I look at this, if I have the number 1, I could rewrite 1 many different ways. I can take any number and divide it by itself. So 7 over 7, that's equivalent to 1, right? 8 over 8, that's equivalent to 1. 9 over 9, that's equivalent to 1, right? Any number divided by itself is 1. So with this, okay, what I like to do here, right, is anytime I'm subtracting a whole number and a fraction, first thing I'm going to do, change this whole number, right, to a fraction with the denominator of 4. I have to match that denominator. So again, what do I have to multiply 1 by? 4. What do I have to multiply 2 by? 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So we're going to rewrite this problem as 8 over 4 minus 3 over 4, which gives me 8 minus 3 is 5. Carry the denominator of 4. And I'm going to convert that to a mixed number now. 4 goes into 5 one whole times. How many x's do I have? 1 out of 4. And we are done. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. So 1 minus a half. You should know this answer right away. Just what is, if you have $1 and you subtract half a dollar, right? What are you going to have? You're going to have half a dollar, right? So 50 cents. So with this in mind, let's do it mathematically. How do I rewrite 1 as a fraction with the denominator of 2? Well, put it over 1. 1 times 2 gives me 2. 1 times 2 gives me 2. 2 over 2 is 1. But what I'm going to do is rewrite this problem as 2 over 2 minus 1 over 2. And when I subtract the numerators, 2 minus 1 is 1. And carry over the 2. And you get 1/2. I want you to pause the video, try the next one, and come back and check your answer. So 3 minus 3/5. So I'm going to change this to a fraction with the denominator of 5. So right away, multiply by 5, multiply by 5. That's going to give me 15 over 5. So I'm going to rewrite this problem as 15 over 5, and you can check it. What is 15 divided by 5? 3. That's what it should be. Minus 3 over 5. 15 minus 3 is 12, divided by 5. And now, change this improper fraction to a mixed number. 5 goes into 12 2 whole times, right? 2 times 5 is 10, so I have 2 left over out of 5. All right, if you do the box method to convert that, 5 goes into 12 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. 12 minus 10 is 2. That's your remainder, so it's 2 and 2/5. Okay? Now next, it gets a little more complicated. All right? So when I look here, I'm going to have to, so right now what I'm going to do is if I take any whole number, right? Because this is what we have to do. So say I take the whole number 7, right? When I go to subtract the mixed numbers, I have to have, if I do a mixed number minus a whole number, it's easy. But if I do a whole number minus a mixed number, I have to do something a little different. Do you agree 7 is the same as 6 plus 1, right? So what I'm going to do is say that 7 is equivalent to 6, right? Then I'm going to change 1 to a fraction that will simplify to 1. So say 3 over 3. 6 and 3 over 3 is the same as 6 plus 1, which is 7. Okay, so when we look at this, all I'm going to do here is I have to have a mixed number. I have to change 5 into a mixed number with a denominator of 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 1 from that, and I'm going to say 5 is going to be equal to, right, 4 plus 1, which is 4, and 4 over 4. This is the same thing as 5, but now when I rewrite this, 4 and 4 over 4 minus 3 and 3 over 4, now I can subtract these mixed numbers. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Now 4 over 4 minus 3 over 4 will give me, when I subtract that, 1 over 4. So it's 1 and 1/4. I know this is probably a little challenging, okay? But do not make it very hard. Just follow the steps, okay? So 8, all I'm going to do is rewrite this as 7, and then I'm just going to put 3 over 3. That is equivalent to 8 because 3 over 3 is 1, 7 and 1 make 8. So I'm going to do 7 and 3 over 3 minus 4 and 2 over 3. Now, 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 over 3 minus 2/3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Carry my denominator of 3. Okay? Next, I'm going to rewrite. I want you to try this problem and come back and check your answer. So 12, we're going to rewrite as 11, and I'm going to use it 8 over 8 minus 5 and 5/8. So again, these are equivalent. So 11 minus 5 now is 6, right? 8 over 8 minus 5 over 8. When I subtract the numerators, I get 3 over 8. And that ends up being my answer. Okay? So now, here's the thing though. If the fraction can be reduced, we have to make sure we reduce it. So I want you to work on the odd problems. I'll upload the answers to the odd problems, right? Check those. Then come back and do the even problems and text the 2 pages to me. So tonight's homework is going to be page 78 and 79.